We're just out traveling today. We're going to a little store called Trickling Springs to get some flour for homemade bread and rolls. On the left, you'll see an Amish farm here. They've been doing a lot of work here since we were out here just a couple of weeks ago. Coming up on the left here also is an Amish farm that does to do continuous gutters. They're a gutter business locally. On down through here, we will have another Amish farm on the left. They do a lot of buggy lighting, believe it or not, that for your buggies. They have a shop up here on the hill that sells buggy lights and parts and accessories and do buggy repairs and things like that. So that is part of their business there. Also, as we continue out through here, there are Amish farms located throughout this whole area. You just take a back road, and if you can tell on the road, of course, the real thick markings you see on the road back there were mud tracks, but I can't really show you that close, but you can follow these back asphalt roads and you'll see the wagon or the buggy tracks that have been engraved. There's a small Amish farm, very small compared to what some of the farms around here. As I was saying, you'll see the buggy tracks in the road where the Amish travel. This is the main road for the Amish to travel on, so you'll see those all the way throughout. There's an Amish farm up there, and you'll notice right there, one of the big things you'll see a lot of Amish farms, since they do mow all of their yards with a manual mower, they usually, anytime they have steep inclines or banks like that, they will put the covering down. And basically, it's the covering that's used in greenhouses, and it's a ground covering to keep weeds and stuff coming up, and they'll put some decorations or flowers around it so that they don't have to mow or mess with that part of the hill. Coming up here, we have a little Amish store that sells salvage groceries, scratch and dent, and things like that, pallet sales of groceries. That is the little store on the left. We actually will be stopping there on the way back because they have bird seed very reasonably, and I buy that to supplement my pigeons. This is their farm here, as you see, and then over here on the left, that is another one of the Amish farms. This is another Amish Farms that does, coming up down here, if you turn off to the right, they make homemade rugs, and they do engine repair. So it's Yoder family rugs, hand-woven rugs. That's where they're located there. They're very beautiful. We have some of those rugs actually that we got last year at the auction, the school auction, which is going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll get to do a video on that in our channel, and you'll get to see some of that. The bad thing there is there's not a whole lot of service and reception to do anything live, so we'll just have to record it and play it back later. But the roads at springtime, the roads in this area in the country is just beautiful. So you not only get a good little country drive, but you get to see a lot of countryside here in Ohio. We actually are out here a lot. We come to the auction, which is back in the town of Patriot. The Yoder Animal Auction Sale, they have that at least every couple of months. And they've started that now, and that thing has really expanded. They sell everything from chickens to pigeons to ducks to cows to horses to calves. You know, if it's a farm animal, you name it, and they sell that back there twice a month. And it started out from the very first night we were there. It has really grown to the one sale was pretty much standing room only in their warehouse barn where they have the sale. So that's really taken off for them. Coming up, there's not much more between here and Trickling Springs. We'll get back with you and I'll show you. We're coming up on a couple of Amish farms here, but they're smaller, and there's one of them in the distance there you can see. But once we get to Trickling Springs, I'll do a little bit of video and then hopefully maybe try to get some video in there. We're respectful of the Amish for videoing in their stores and their businesses because they're not, some aren't real keen on that, and then other ones, they just don't care. They're happy and they'll stand there and smile for the camera, so to speak. But other than that, we'll get back with you here in just a moment.